Alright everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd do something different today and just kind of go with I don't know, not a TED talk, oh God, that's probably copyrighted, I've probably struck an already by now. Just me, well first of all, I got a new microphone and I want to try it out. So, me just discussing a topic I have opinions on. And that topic is the Transformers Kingdom series, the War for Cybertron Kingdom, the last in the War for Cybertron trilogy. War for Cybertron trilogy. Why do I find that so hard to say? Anyway, yeah, Kingdom is, or Kingdom will be, because despite the fact there are so many pictures and reviews of the figures out there, it hasn't actually been released yet. It's not coming out until very early next year, maybe very late this year, January, maybe late December if we're very lucky. But it's the series which celebrates one of my favourite Transformers franchises, Beast Wars. I mean, I was born in '87. I was born 3 years after G1 started, and with the way things went in the UK back then, oh God, there was at least like a 4-year gap between things coming out in America and us getting things. So I probably didn't see G1 until I was maybe 4 or 5, by which time the original series had ended, and I was mainly watching them on, oh God, I think I have hazy recollections of ITV having them very early in the morning, but it was mainly through VHS tapes from the car boot. Oh God, I miss the days of finding Transformers on car boot. Anyway, so like the only Transformers thing I kind of watched as it was coming out, even though I now realise it wasn't, was Beast Wars. Beast Wars was on every bank holiday on ITV, on CITV, on their kids' sort of bank holiday cartoon bumper reel in the morning. So I saw one episode maybe every month, a couple of weeks, depending on how the bank holidays fell in the year. Normally I'd have to watch them down my grandmother's caravan because that's where we went for the bank holidays. But yeah, I actually loved the series. It's one of those ones where in my head I remember it looking so realistic. All the CGI was amazing. The CGI was, by today's standards, god awful. By then, it was passable. It was good. It was compared to other CGI shows like Mainframe, which I think was actually it was the first fully CGI show that came out. It was comparable. It was actually probably better. The obviously the script. If anyone's ever watched it, the scripting, the voice casting, everything about it was just leagues above any other Transformers show I think that's ever come out before or since. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. It's probably my opinion. It's the best Transformers TV show slash part of the franchise that they've ever made. But anyway, as you can probably tell, I've got a real connection to Beast Wars. So you can imagine my sheer delight when Kingdom was leaked and I could see Beast Wars Megatron, Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Black Arachne, just all these things that just flooded back to my memory of kids' cartoons, of this show I loved, and I could not have been more excited. I was a little bit apprehensive. I know Hasbro has this thing where they'll tease that little bit of nostalgia, but maybe not deliver the best figures. But no, turns out I was completely wrong. This is best case scenario, and it has actually happened. From what you can see, the figures, they are beautiful. I mean, Jesus Christ! I was watching the reveal live, and I was also putting the photos up as they were coming up on Twitter. And yeah, they look amazing. Actually, I'll go through them. They've reorganised the classifications a little bit for this wave. So rather than just deluxe, deluxe Voyager Leader, we now have Core Deluxe Voyager Leader, with Core being the old Scout class. It's good. I like that. It actually harkens back to how the original Beast Wars toys were released. So that's good. Let's go with first one up, Rat Trap. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Rat Trap. He looks good. Mouse mode. The back legs are a little weird, but I can live with it. I didn't get the previous generation's version. That one looked really good. It was maybe too big to fit in nowadays, but it still looked good. But yeah, I've got this one ordered. Spoiler alert, I've got most of these ordered already. This one is ordered. Actually, I'll let you know, I've ordered most of these from In Demand Toys. Great site, go check them out. Yeah, there's my plug. Also in that class, they're introducing, previously we've had the weaponizers, the modulators, Transformers that you break apart and reuse the parts to make something new. This time it's fossilizers. They're dead animal bones that they slap on themselves to become weapons and armour. Yeah, and I think that's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It's this wonderful, like, Neolithic caveman barbarian look when you've got this armour made of bone on them. It actually looks really good. But the first one that they're showing off is the small one, which was Vertebraker. I actually remember that without looking up. I'm actually quite pleased with that. It's not a Velociraptor, it's a Dracosaurus? It's a Dragosaurus. It looks like a small Velociraptor, though I'm told it isn't. And it's a good looking figure. I haven't ordered it. I only, just for money reasons, I only ordered the core figures, but the main cast figures from Beast Wars. But I will definitely be picking one up. I think you can only order it online though. I don't think Smiths are going to be having in the core class, which is why. I'd say that they didn't have Battle Masters. No, they didn't have Battle Masters, and they didn't have Micro Masters either. So okay, they're sticking to what they've done before. But yeah, I'll probably pick that one up. I'll probably pick a couple of them up just to have some more bony accessories. But that's an okay figure. Onto the oh god, no! I just thought there's another one, isn't there? There's the teeny tiny, don't talk to me and don't talk to my son, Optimus Prime. Is it? I think it's a running joke at this point that every wave has to have an Optimus Prime in it, even a teeny tiny one. It's just, yeah, thanks Hasbro, but no. Onto the deluxe class, I've definitely ordered Cheetor. Cheetor looks great compared to the Generations one. That thing was that was a lanky mess. This one genuinely looks good. I'm looking forward to it. Also in that class, you've got Black Arachnia. Who would have thought we'd have got Black Arachnia before Tarantulas? The figure looks great. The figure genuinely, I'm not arachnophobic, but that figure in beast mode really does creep me the crap out. It genuinely looks terrifying. It looks like a giant spider. So, it did what it was supposed to do. That's definitely one I'm getting. And I'm amazed how good the robot mode looks. I know that the robot mode is problematic with its proportions, shall we say. Not that hard to say. Actually, I think was Black Arachnia the character who was originally based around a stripper. I'm gonna say yes, judging by the character model, but I still like it. Well, let me phrase that. I've still ordered it. I thoroughly stand against the hyper feminization of Transformers. But there's still that character I really liked, and the way she looked when I was a kid. So it's the nostalgia for me. Oh, this is going to get me so much hatred. Moving on, the other deluxe class figure is... it's the deluxe class Fossilizer. And how have I forgotten its name? It's the T-Rex skeleton. I'm just going to call it Barney until I can remember. The name will return to me at some point. I'm just going to call it Barney. Barney looks quite good. It's actually, that's a terrifying figure. No. I'm wrong. It doesn't just look good. It's a terrifying figure. The head looks actually great. The head is based on the original Optimus Primal toys mace accessory, which is pretty cool. It's a Predacon though, which is kind of weird. I kind of wish they didn't factionize the fossilizers. Put a little bit of rubbing alcohol, I'll take those faction symbols off, and we'll just have random Bone Age skeletons running around the place. Bone Age, by the way, was an old toy line which I think Hasbro owns, so it might be a bit of a callback to that, just them having skeletons. Forget the joke. Yeah, that's a figure I haven't ordered, but I will be picking up. Was there another deluxe class figure in the wave? I think there's only three deluxe class figures. Yeah, that makes sense. I probably am forgetting one. Voyagers, Optimus Primal. Oh god, yes. Oh god, it's beautiful. The figure looks amazing. The gorilla mode is so... how can I put this? There's a solemn soulness to there's a solemn sort of like human... It looks expressive. It looks thoughtful. It looks... I don't know how to explain this. It looks compassionate. It looks like Optimus Primal. And from the look of it, it follows like 90% of the original Beast Wars transformation scheme, because really, it's Optimus Primal, turn the legs round, shoulders up, chest. You can't really go from Optimus Primal Beast mode to Optimus Primal Robot mode without following the classic transformation scheme. But once it's in robot mode, yet again, it's beautiful. I actually think this looks better than the Masterpiece version, which was smooth all over. This has sculpted hair details. it has the blasters, it has saws, it just... Oh, it is beautiful. Other Voyagers, we also have... Cyclonus. Yeah, Cyclonus. I don't know why he's in here, but yeah, again, he looks good. I haven't ordered him. I was waiting to see what Scourge looked like in the Studio series. Oh, and I'm not sold on... I saw a review for him. Review went up earlier today, and the figure's like 99% good, except for the back wing kibble, which I think is really egregious. I'm kind of hoping it's the reviewer cocking up the transformation. I'll have to wait and just see if there's any more photos of him. But yeah, Cyclonus actually looks really good as a figure. That's a figure with no kibble. He goes from robot mode to vehicle mode and back again. There is no vehicle mode kibble in robot mode, no robot mode kibble in vehicle mode. And yeah, he's actually... Oh, I mean, getting pre-order. I might have to actually pre-order him after I recorded this. Oh, God help my wallet. And, okay, Leader Class. The Leader Class figure for the first wave is Megatron. Or Beast Wars Megatron. I used the Barney reference earlier. This is the original Transformers Barney himself, the big purple dinosaur. And oh, God almighty, the sculpt on the Beast mode. It looks more like a T-Rex than any T-Rex toy has ever looked before. It's like they've got a Jurassic Park still, sprayed it purple and green, and made it into a toy. It's just, oh, he looks so good. He looks expressive, he looks imposing, he looks mean. Robot mode, oh, it's on model, it looks good. It's Beast Wars Megatron. I can almost hear David Kay's voice every time I look at this thing, and it's like, yes. Okay, yes, that was a crap impersonation. What do you expect? I'm terrible at this. But yeah, that figure is amazing. And yeah, again, it's one I've pre-ordered, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. But okay, so that is me rambling on for about 10 minutes then about things most people already know. Point of this recording is, what should they do in the second wave, in my opinion? Because of course, being on the internet, my opinion matters more than anyone else's, and my opinion must be heard. All hail my opinion. I love for a second wave to include. Now I know they've already spoiled it a little bit by saying there will be a Voyager class Dinobot, which is perfect. Just going to pin that on the board. Voyager class Dinobot, perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about that. Now, what about the other ones? In the second wave, I'd like to see another core class fossilizer. I know they did a big splash of artwork of all different figures that are going to get released in this wave, including the giant transforming Arc Titan class figure. Which, that's one spicy meatball of a figure, and that's going to get made. That's going to be a thing of beauty. Okay, so second wave, fossilizer in the core class. Jobs are good. One. Maybe the cat. I know they showed off Optimus Primal in the artwork wearing cat, bone, skeleton, saber-tooth, tigery armour. Maybe that figure. Actually, no, you don't know. A fossilizer of some description in core class would be great. Other figure in core class, Pterosaur. Pterosaur was a scout class figure in the original Beast Wars series. So was Rat Trap. He should be one in this line as well. I would love a Pterosaur figure. I had the Transmetal one as a kid. I had like 3 different repaints of it. I had the original one, I had the recolor, and I had the Armada version because I couldn't get my hands on the original Scout class one. And I really want a Scout class version of Pterosaur, so hopefully we'll get him. And a third one, assuming that following the same pattern of fossilizer, cast member, and G1 figure, Pipes or Huffer. It seems like one of those guys needs to be released. I know there are a lot of Pipes fans out there who would really love a Pipes figure, so for their sake, I hope they get Pipes in a core class in the second wave. Okay, deluxes. Yeah, again, 3 figures. Let's follow the same formula of Maximal Predacon and Fossilizer. Have a Saber-Tooth Tiger Fossilizer. I think that would look great. It would be the one you see Optimus Prime wear as armour, and I think to get decent armour for a figure of primal size, I just called him Prime several times in a row. Okay. Optimus Primal has been shown wearing this saber-tooth tiger skeleton armour, and I think a deluxe class figure would have enough mass to accommodate armour for a figure of Primal size. So yeah, deluxe class. I'm thinking maybe they could retool the Cheetor figure to give us Tigertron. I know it's kind of. I know it's not quite as simple as sticking the head on it. They've actually got very different body types. You know, they're both cats, both transform the same way, but you know, Cheetor is a thinner, more lithe cheetah. Tigertron is slightly bulkier, fluffier, more like a giant house cat. I know he's a tiger, but he's got house cat proportions. But maybe they can take the mold, tweak the engineering a little bit, and give us that. That'd be quite nice. And for the Predacon Deluxe, this is a tough one because it's either got to be Waspinator or Tarantulas. And I think after having Black Arachnia in the first wave, they might save Tarantulas for a third one. So I'm going to say Waspinator. I mean, the Generations Waspinator was a great figure, but why not try again? Keep the same transformation and engineering, really. I mean, the bare bones of the toy itself already exist in Hasbro's file somewhere for the Generations figure, but just make it look better, tweak a few things, give it some better range of motion, more realistic insect mode to follow along the more realistic beast modes that the Kingdom seem to be going for. And yeah, I'd really love one of those. I'd really love a. Oh, here comes another impersonation. Waspinator toy, Waspinator happy to be on toy shelves. Okay, I actually kind of like that one. Yeah. Interesting to see how that one sounds when I listen back. Anyway, yeah, so Waspinator, yeah. And other deluxes, yeah. Waspinator, Tigertron, and Sabertooth Cat. Oh no, that's 2 cats. Oh no. They probably won't do that then. Oh, that's annoying. Well, maybe hopefully we get 2 cats in the wave. Or different fossilizer. You know what I'm going for here. On to Voyagers. It's got to be Dinobot. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's got to be Dinobot. Dinobot was the standout character in Beast Wars. I mean, they killed him off twice. He was so good. He died, they brought him back. As a villain, he came a hero again. Oh, Dinobot. Dinobot was... Oh, make myself more comfortable. Dinobot was the linchpin of that show, and they have to release him. I'm amazed they didn't pull the trigger in the first wave. That's them showing... Well, the Hasbro showing real restraint there. But yeah, give us what we think we're getting, which is Dinobot. I'd happy to have Dinobot. I'd happy to get Dinobot so we could get a Generation Select repaint into Beast Wars Grimlock. I had the Beast Wars Grimlock toy. I love that thing. It was amazing. I love how he appears in the IDW Beast Wars series, which was it Awakening and the Call? They did 2 mini-series of Beast Wars. He was in both. It was great. So yeah, Dinobot. Yes, I can't ask for more than Dinobot. Now, ideally, I'd like something like, say, Scorponok as a Voyager class figure in this wave. But again, following the same pattern of Beast Wars Voyager and G1 Voyager. I know they've teased they're going to release Inferno, and they've already got the Hoist mold, so yeah, it's there's probably a 99% chance it's going to be Hoist. It's going to be Inferno. So not even the Beast Wars Inferno, the Fire Truck Inferno. That's really bad when you think, oh yes, G1, we want Inferno, brilliant. And then it gets to Beast Wars like, oh, I kind of actually want the fire-breathing ant. Oh no, but that's probably what it's going to be. But the question then becomes, what do you do for a leader class? Because there aren't many big figures in the Beast Wars themselves. I mean, do they go for... I doubt they'll go Transmetal. No, they won't do that. They'll go pure OG Beast modes. So, what do they go for though? That's a very important question. A very interesting question. Might it be a G1? Might it be Galvatron? Leader class Galvatron? Ooh, that's I don't know, maybe Galvatron would be better off in the Studio series. But yeah, again, what do you do? There aren't many large Beast Wars Transformers, really. They could maybe go for something like... Well, if they do shy away from the original Beast modes, Tigerhawk? That's a thought. But then if they do Tiger Hawk, would they have... No, they won't. I don't think they've done Tiger Hawk. No. That's an interesting choice. I'm just thinking of the... I'm actually just thinking back to that big mural of artwork, and it's probably going to be Galvatron, isn't it? Yeah, that's interesting. The second wave of Kingdom, and they're going to make their leader class figure be Galvatron, but it is all about timelines and history changing. So, thinking about the old Marvel comics when Galvatron travelled back and forth through time, that's not outside the rounds of possibility. Oh, it's actually quite interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that was my that's just my musings on what might be in a second wave of Kingdom, and just my thoughts on the first wave, really. So, what do you all think? Is there any figures do you love the figures that are showing off in a wave 1? Are there any you wish they had changed or had done differently? What do you want to see in the second wave? Do you agree with some of my opinions? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear your opinions. Please just leave comments below or hook me up on my Twitter, which is @thing2099. It was I wanted to get @manthing2099, but someone already had that, and then like a week later that account was gone. At which point I'd already set mine up. I'm like, for God's sake. But anyway, yeah. So on Twitter @thing2099, on my YouTube channel here, which is Giant Size Reviews, and as always, everyone out there, stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you next time. Ta-da!